Hey guys, how you guys doing? So I know I did promise you the review to Kunle Afolayan's CEO. Well, that's the movie I will be talking about today. So without much story, I'm just gonna go right into it. So all you have to do is just sit down, relax, enjoy the show, and I'll be right back.
And you were in the mix.
Along with 4 others.
My name is Dr. Zimmerman. I do hope we have the most productive period together over the course of the week. You've been given...
Welcome back. So Kunle Afolayan's the CEO. Aside from 50, I think this is the second highest publicized movie. I mean, Kunle went in with the publicity for this film. And did it live up to expectation? Not quite for me. So let me take you back a little bit and tell you a little bit about the movie. So the movie tells the story of 5 top executives in a telecom company, and they were all vying for the position of the Nigerian division, the CEO of the Nigerian division of the company. So it was like a coveted position and they were all interested in it. So what the company did was to bring them all together to a resort in Nigeria and to determine who would be the most eligible candidate for the position. However, things took a different turn when people started dying. I'm just gonna leave it right there. I'm giving this movie a 3.5/5. We all know Kunle Afolayan. He is one of the most talented filmmakers we have in Nollywood right now. He owns it and he owns it. There's no taking that away from him. So, you know, the technical aspect, production quality, sound, the picture, the camera angles. With the camera angles, it didn't try to do anything too elaborate, but it was still, the camera still told a story as well. So the cameras, you know, the lighting, all of that, the cinematography, all of that, you know, was on point. I mean, it's Kunle Afolayan, so I'm not even going to linger much on those things. So I'm going to move on to the story. Now, the story is, it's interesting because it talks about something relatable, something especially those in the corporate world might be able to relate to, you know, so that was interesting. I like the casting as well, bring it together. I mean, it was strategic, right? It wasn't just because it felt like it. Strategic positioning. So you'll be able to go to all those companies, all those countries where those artists came from. So you can go and premiere it. I mean, he shot the movie in like 5 or 6 countries. You know, so he's going to premiere in Morocco, in South Africa, in this place, in that place. Kunle, I see what you are doing. Anyway, I digress. So, you know, the casting was interesting with the infusion of the Nigerian and the South African and the Cameroonian. So it was just a little bit, it brought a few dynamics to it, which I appreciated. Oh, I forgot. I didn't tell you the people in the movie. Wale Ojo, Kemi Lala, Akindoju, Angela Kijo, amongst other people were all in this film, you know. And even Adenike Gold and even Kunle Afolayan himself made cameo appearances in the movie. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So the casting was interesting and their acting skills wasn't bad, you know, so I appreciated that about the movie as well. Now, I'm not going to dwell too much on what I love because you know from Kunle Afolayan, so you know he's going to put all of himself into it. However, the movie felt short in a lot of ways. Number one being the storyline. Now, this is my question to Tunde Babalola, the writer, and Kunle Afolayan, the producer. Why are they always killing people in your movie? Why are they always killing people in your movie? Because someone died. Figurine, person died. I think the only movie that someone hasn't died in was that Glow sponsored movie. But even October 1, we are still just getting over the fact that someone was killing people. And now we are back to CEO and people are dying again. Please now, do something different. Do something different, please. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, another thing was the fact that just like October 1, I could tell who the killer was. I mean, maybe it's just an instinct that I have. Maybe I'm just special, but I could tell, like, I remember saying it out loud at the table. I was just like, yeah, you know, this is the killer. And the person was like, and then at the end, I was like, well, told ya. And so the story was a bit weak in some areas. And then Lala's acting in this film, I'm sure she would agree with me if I say it wasn't her best performance. She seemed out of her element, just like she was trying extra hard. And Lala doesn't try, she just eats. If you've seen her, especially in Surulere and other movies, you know, she's just it. So having her in this movie, in that character, just didn't seem to suit her too well. Like, she just felt out of her element with the character, like herself and the character. I just couldn't connect her with the character. Yeah. Another thing about this movie was the product placement. Oh my God. Okay, so we know this movie was sponsored, right? But you know when the sponsorship is now right in your face, like they are showing us all the beautiful scenery in Adenike resorts, all the this and that, and then Air France is selling their market, and then this one, and then that one, and I was like, chai. Father, do you understand? So it was so much, it became distracting at some point. I was just like, let's ease off a little bit on the products and the advertising and all of that. Let's just, so it doesn't seem as if we're watching a commercial. I filmed this movie in a few countries. I know one of the countries that caught my attention was like Morocco, and it was just one scene, and I was like, really? We went all the way to Morocco to go and shoot one scene, and that scene was not even on the streets. So that scene could have been shot inside Ojota, and nobody would know that they were in Ojota. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then with the, you know, someone dying and then this and that, it just became a cliche at some point. And at the end of the day, it wasn't as exciting, it wasn't as interesting as I expected it to be. And I was left disappointed, really. It didn't live up to hype. You know, it didn't live up to the Kunle Afolayan brand. I think mostly because of the storyline, really. The storyline just kind of took a nosedive, and that was the end of it. But yeah, so at the end of the day, I'm giving it a 3.5/5. Have you guys seen it? It's showing in Nigerian cinema, so I think you should still watch it. I think you just need to bring down your expectations. Don't have high expectations for this movie. Actually, I'd be very surprised if the movie sweeps the awards during AMVCA 2017, because like I said, I've seen way better movies this year. Like way better movies than CEO this year. But what do you guys think? Like I said, you should go see it, okay? If you have seen it, what do you think? Am I reading your mind? Whatever the case is, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back again with more movie reviews, and keep watching the show. Like, just stay subscribed to my channel. That's just the long and short of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to your comments. I'll talk to you later. Remain in God. God bless you. Bye. Mwah. Bye.